Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Thank you all for coming out today. This cause is very near and dear to my heart. It has been for a very long time now. I want to thank all my friends and family that are here today. Also, for the members who are out here supporting this cause for me and being here just to support a wonderful cause as it is. This means absolutely everything to me, to see so many people out here bright and early on a Saturday morning for a cause that's this great. My name is Taylor Calandrelli and I'm 20 years old, and I'm a suicide attempt survivor. I'm lucky to say that I have never lost anyone to suicide, but for those of you who have, you really have my condolences. I've struggled with it personally, and the first time I thought about suicide, I was only 13 years old and in the 7th grade. I was bullied for being overweight. I was called names. I was harassed on a daily basis. When I entered my 8th grade year of school, I went in hoping that this year would be better for me, that I would feel better, and that I was just going through a phase. My life started to fall apart, and my depression worsened. I was bullied even more. All of my friends turned against me, and I was harassed more than I was the year before. A girl who was made to believe that was my best friend got everyone in my school to hate me and to think I was crazy because I wanted to commit suicide. In the same year, my parents got divorced and my grades were failing. It felt like everything I had was being taken away from me. It was like I was watching the world pass in a flash and I was stuck with nowhere to go. I had never felt so hopeless or alone in my entire life. I'm losing my thought. I didn't want to wake up in the morning. It was a struggle for me to live my daily life. And while most of the kids in my school were hanging out with their friends and going to sporting events, I was at home, where I would isolate myself in my room and just lay in my bed all day. Every day that passed, I got more depressed, and suicide seemed like my only option. Dying seemed so much better than living in a world with so much pain. One night after school, I locked myself in the bathroom and I tried to kill myself. I sat there waiting to die. I woke up a few hours later and I cried because I had failed. I went on like nothing had ever happened. And I remember hiding in the bathrooms at school, locked in a stall, where I would cut myself between classes and at lunchtime. Eventually, someone saw my cuts in gym class, and I will never be able to forget the look on my mom's face when I told her that I tried to end my life. My middle school guidance counselor, who I'm so happy to say is here today, helped me through all the depression and listened to me when I felt no one else would. She never once gave up on me, and I can never thank her enough for that. My best friend, Eddie, who can honestly say if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here today. We are separated by 700 miles, but I was closer to him than anyone. We were both suicide attempt survivors, and we both self-harmed. We would talk until we were sure that we were okay if we felt like hurting ourselves. In the 7 years I've known him, I still haven't thanked him enough for saving my life and being there for me when I needed somebody. My mother's unconditional love and support for me has helped me cope over the past couple of years, and I really couldn't have made it without her. She's my rock. I can proudly say that this past July, I celebrate 4 years of being self-harm free. It's still a struggle when things get rough, but I know that my life has meaning. No one should ever feel like they deserve cuts on their wrists. No one should ever feel like suicide is the way out. Only a few short years ago, I made a 911 call that saved one of my best friend's life. And from that day forward, I promised to be more active in the suicide prevention community, and here I am today. I currently go to Hagerstown Community College, and I'm working towards being a registered nurse in psychiatrics.
All right.
I encourage anyone to talk to someone who needs help or to find them help the way that I did. When I encounter people who have struggled the same way that I have, I tell them something that I will forever live by. I proudly wear it tattooed on my body. There is always hope. I am living proof that there is hope because I'm here. I made it. And this walk is dedicated to the far too many people who ended their lives because they couldn't see beyond the pain of the present to the joy waiting for them in the future. And also to those who loved them then and still love them now.